Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Gavin. Thank you for having your camera on. And welcome, everyone, to this Discover Tao Calligraphy Source Quantum Field session today. I welcome you to invite people to join with me together. This will be a very special session. In there, I am writing in ink the Tao calligraphy to give you an experience of the power as we move towards the global Tao calligraphy workshop to transform all life on September the 27th and 28th. For those that don't know me, my name is Carol Liu, and I am honored to be one of Dr. and Master Zhigang Sha's leading teachers and his only Tao calligraphy lineage holder. Dr. and Master Zhigang Sha is a world-renowned healer and a Tao Grandmaster, trained as a Western medicine doctor, traditional Chinese herbalist and acupuncturist. He is the creator and founder of Tao technologies, including Tao calligraphy. I will begin with a video of Master Sha sharing what is Tao calligraphy to allow you to hear it from his words, the Tao calligraphy. So let me share this with you.
Hello, Carol. There's no volume.
Apologies for that. Let me reshare on there.
Calligraphy is art. Calligraphy is beautiful art. Many cultures admire calligraphy. From ancient times to now, calligraphy is admired, shown in museums and more. I am honored to bring Tao calligraphy to humanity. What is Tao calligraphy? Tao is the ultimate source and creator. Tao created heaven, Mother Earth, and countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universes. Tao calligraphy carries the power of the ultimate source. Tao calligraphy carries the highest frequency and the vibration of the ultimate source.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI.
Tao calligraphy carries the most positive information, energy, and matter field of the ultimate source. This field includes the greatest love. Love melts all blockages. This field includes the greatest light. Light heals and transforms all life. How do I create a Tao calligraphy? I write the Tao calligraphy in a rare and unique style of Chinese calligraphy. This style is called Yi Bi Zi. Yi means one, Bi means stroke, like the stroke of a brush. Zi means words or character. Yi Bi Zi is one stroke character calligraphy. Why write? I write one word. I write two words. I write a whole phrase in one continuously stroke of the brush. The brush never leaves the paper. I learned this unique style from a Professor Li Qiuyun, who is the only lineage holder of this style. Professor Li learned from Tai Shi, the supreme teacher of the court of the last emperor of China. Professor Li was nearly 100 years old when I started to study with her. I was very honored to be chosen as her only lineage holder to carry the Yi Bi Zi style for humanity. Therefore, Yi Bi Zi is oneness writing, but what is the highest oneness? What is the ultimate oneness? The highest oneness is Tao, the ultimate source. From this highest oneness, one Wu, all things are created. Tao has infinite energy. Tao has all possibilities. Even though we cannot see Tao, we cannot touch Tao, we cannot hear Tao. Tao is like vacuum that holds everyone and everything. I am also honored to be a servant, vehicle, and a channel of Tao source. I have received the honor to connect with Tao source in a unique way to bring its field into my Yi Bi Zi, my oneness writing. When I do this, the Tao calligraphy becomes the art beyond art. The Tao calligraphy becomes a source, oneness, transformative art. It has the power to heal and transform all life because of its Tao source field. All life includes health, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. All kinds of relationships, finances, business, the spiritual journey, wisdom, and more. To heal and transform any aspect of life is to remove and transform negative information, energy, and matter in our field. The source positive field has the power to do this. The path of my Tao calligraphy is the portal that opens to Tao, that opens to the countless layers of heaven. It also opens and connects with Mother Earth and the countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universes. When you connect with the Tao calligraphy, this portal brings all these souls to serve you. These souls are the high-level saints, Buddhas, heaven's generals and soldiers, stars, galaxies, and universes. They are all high-level servants. They are all unconditional servants. They bring their love, forgiveness, compassion, light, and their high-level abilities to serve whatever it is that you request as appropriate. There are several ways to connect with the Tao Calligraphy, several places where you can access a Tao Calligraphy. There are many different types of Tao Calligraphy. Let me share some of this information with you now. Tao Calligraphy is one of my major Tao quantum healing treasures. I have included one or more Tao calligraphies in all of my books from 2013 up to this day. Many of my teachers and healers have authorized Tao calligraphy fields consisting of several or many Tao calligraphies that you can connect with through their events and services. I have also created hundreds of Tao calligraphy practitioners who can serve your healing and the transformation. I myself use Tao calligraphy to heal, transform, and bless in almost every event I offer, including complementary events. How do you use Tao calligraphy? You connect with the Tao calligraphy in any of these ways, and you use the power techniques that I have taught in other videos. One important technique is tracing power to bring out Tao calligraphy power. The power of Tao calligraphy, as I have said, the field and the portal within Tao calligraphy is in the path of oneness writing. You can trace this path to connect with the field. There are different ways to trace. One way to place 5 fingertips of one hand together and trace with that hand and the fingertips. Each finger represents one of the 5 elements we are made of. You can learn about the 5 elements in other videos from my certified leading master teachers and healers, wood, fire, earth, mantle, water elements. This connects all your Shen Qi Jing, information, energy, and matter with the Tao calligraphy field. Another way to connect and receive the benefits from the Tao calligraphy field is a breathing practice. We can use a special breathing power. We do abdominal breathing by breathing in the field all the way down to the bottom of our abdomen. We also exhale fully from the bottom of our abdomen. When we use this breathing power, we are doing in Chinese the Xi Qing Hu Zhuo practice. Many people
Wonderful. glad that Master Sha has created this video explaining what is Tao calligraphy. It is that portal, and it connects us and carries so much infinite possibilities for you to support you in your healing and transformation. I love the Tao calligraphy because, especially the writing part of it, where it has helped me to discover more of myself and to transform myself. That I thought it was my nature, my personality, that I was shy, introverted, that I wouldn't. I had that social anxiety and I just couldn't really be in the spotlight on it. And now that has totally transformed. That I am like a new being in there, where I feel so much joy, so much passion in sharing my story and helping others. Before I was so much comfortable. I would like to be in my own space, working independently, and now to be able to connect with you all, I'm so grateful to Dr. and Master Zhigang Sha. And there are thousands of heart-touching stories around the world, including over 19 clinical research studies verifying the efficacy of Master Sha's Tao technologies in complementing modern medicine and improving the quality of life. There's research studies on the quality of life. There is also for depression, for cancer, for pain, and more in it. And that is all available on Sha Research Foundation. You can find the abstracts and the information as well. There's also the upcoming Second International Conference of Tao Science, Tao Technologies, and Tao Research. And it is focused on something that is dear to my heart, on mental health, exploring mental health. So I will also share the details with you later. First, I want to begin to connect with everyone to see what brought you here in it. If you would like to share, we have people from all around the world, especially I have a lot of London students, as well as Australia. Gavin, welcome. Karen, are you still in France? Oh, and then Malise, Netherlands, and there Sheila from India. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome all the others as well. Thank you for joining. So I want to just have one or two people, if you can't be on camera, welcome you to be on camera. Would you like to share what would you like the Tao calligraphy experience to support you in? What brought you here? If you want to raise your hand, that would be wonderful. Malise says for alignment. Sheila says for fever, cold, and sinus. It can be for physical, like Sheila. It could be also on that mental or spiritual level for alignment, and there could also be emotional level for relationships or for finances. Anyone wants to share? Who wants to share? Gavin?
Hi, Carol. Hello, everyone. Good to see so many familiar names as well. Well, what brought me here is I happened to be free at this time in Australia. So I saw the post and I thought, well, hey, I've been wanting to get onto this call, but I've always been working at this time. And now I happen to be free. So here I am on the call. And yeah, all of the above for me, really. I'd like just to get an alignment, um, with S plus E plus M equals one, really. It's like soul, heart, mind, energy, and matter. Just feels to be very disaligned at the moment within me. So that's where I am. And yeah.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you for your sharing. And glad to have you here. For those that don't know, the S plus E plus M equals 1 is the Tao science formula. That there could be people watching the replay on YouTube live as well that may not know this formula is from the Tao science teaching. S is the Shen in Chinese, which represents the information, the soul, heart, mind. E is energy, M is matter, equals 1 is to join as one. This is the universal, the Tao science formula for allowing us to connect, to align, to create, to manifest, and more in there. Stealing Kim says to connect with heaven and Tao. Rosina, yin yang balance in emotions, material, and spiritual life. I would say to try to just focus on one request and to really gather that information, energy, and matter, to concentrate on that. Master Shah shares Master One, Master All. So allow yourself to focus on one, and there could be connections with the other aspects, and you could find benefits in other aspects as well, but just focus on one. Atika says to be in the Tao calligraphy healing field, watching Tao calligraphy being written to ease muscle joint strain on my upper arms and shoulders. Great. So today was a very special session. And then Alina says to be in the field of Tao calligraphy and come out of my flu. Many people are working on their physical body in there on it. And the Tao calligraphy, the beauty of Tao calligraphy is that one calligraphy can support everyone's different requests together. It contains a field of the Tao of all possibilities that you, as the receiver, resonate and quantum entangle with what information is relevant to you. We all are a vibrational field, and we connect, even with connecting with me. Different people could have different perspectives of it. Same with the Tao calligraphy, that you receive what is most appropriate. And I said today is different to the past sessions because I am writing in ink. And then normally I write on water mat and it dries. But this month I was guided to write in ink. So you will see the Tao calligraphy being created in ink. And it carries a different level of field. I am honored to be one of Dr. Master Shah's Tao calligraphy teachers, practitioners, and his only Tao Calligraphy lineage holder, and to share with you the power of the writing. So you can close your eyes, but if you want, you can also observe me writing the Tao calligraphy in there. But closing your eyes, you can allow yourself to go deeper, because it's not about the writing. The writing, yes, the beauty of the writing is one aspect because it is the carrier of the feeling. But the healing and transformation takes place with your connection to the feeling. And allow yourself to make the connection with the Tao calligraphy. So you can close your eyes if you wish to. That would be my recommendation. You could observe the writing later. But if you are, allow yourself to open your heart and soul to connecting with the Tao calligraphy. I am writing for this collective, this session. This will be the Tao calligraphy of the greatest love. Allow yourself to breathe in the source, love and light from the Tao calligraphy. If your eyes are open and you're not doing anything like driving, you can close your eyes. Put both palms facing the Tao calligraphy and just breathe in the source, love and light. Breathing out the blockages. Allow the greatest love, unconditional love, to bless you, to melt the blockages, to bring healing and transformation. Can you feel the vibrational field? Resonate with it. I will trace the Tao calligraphy for you. And sing for you. Greatest love, 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 greatest love. Opening your eyes, and you're going to trace along with me, holding 5 fingers together like this. We're going to do deep, long breaths in, and then chant greatest love as we do this. And go according to what is natural for you. Don't push yourself if you can't breathe or chant so long in there. I'm just using one finger to guide. Breathe in. Greatest love. 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 And closing your eyes for the moment, and allow yourself to feel the source love and light washing you from head to toe, skin to bone, supporting you with your request. And notice how you feel. And you can open your eyes, and I welcome you to share what took place for you. And there could be different experiences for different people. Some you may feel a change in there. It could be a positive change. The blockage is being released. You may feel worse, and the blockages could be coming out to be transformed, to be released. It's still in that process. You may not feel anything in it, and You may not be consciously aware of what has taken place. Everyone received what is most appropriate for them. So I welcome you. Anyone wants to share anything? Marlies says serene. Who wants to share? And Jolly, are you able to share anything? Sheila says nose itching reduce, fever coming down, feel more alive. Great. Seal and Kim says lefty and head started to itch. That could be a sign that things are coming out. And allow yourself to bring more of that love and light to support you. And we'll see how it goes at the end as well. Nalini says, feel very calm with your soothing voice and able to face the day. Natika feeling content and hungry too. Didn't have dinner last night. Sometimes there is so much that has transformed that it takes a lot of energy. And on there, and we could feel depleted. Drink warm water and replenish yourself, nourish yourself, take care of yourself. Should you have to, in that way, in whatever way you need, you know your body best. In there. Okay, great. So, I'm just going to share with the Tao Calligraphy. As I said, I love the Tao Calligraphy writing because each time you write, it has a personalized message. And it has supported me in many ways in that. The Tao Calligraphy. There's two that was written. This one was written on Monday in my Tao Calligraphy meditation class, and this one was written for this session. They are similar, but there are also differences in the writing as well. And it could be interpreted in different ways on there. And it's not about using your mind to analyze it. It carries different whatever field the Tao wants to be brought in for the session today. So I'm just putting this one also out so that there could also, you can observe from the differences what you can feel the different energies in it. So this one, there is much more yin yang present here. And like the ink is more drying out in this one, in terms of the human way of looking at it. But if you feel this calligraphy, for me, the way or how it was written, how the brush is more dry in this session, it also carries a message in it. This carries, why is it much more smoother here, and then it suddenly became dry as I wrote the I, which is the love. This is greatest, greatest, I love in there. So it carries that message. For me, in terms of this love, it was like a washing machine. It was really clearing blockages. So this calligraphy was working on really having a deeper cleansing on it. So it was really washing you from head to toe, skin to bone in there to allow that to take place. It also carries a message on it. And sometimes in our writing, we can never get it perfect. And forcing it to be perfect is really, you lose the message, the pure message from the source in there. Imperfection is also a message in there. There is also that message. In this case here, it is thicker here, and also it's longer on the left side and shorter on the right side. Whereas this one is a bit more balanced or maybe in the other direction in there. There's a difference in it. In terms of here, in our session, this writing on it, I see that this is opening us to a greater level, to have a more positive and a higher connection to the Tao source. Connection to a higher level in there, even your higher self. It's no matter what belief, Tao is not the religion. Tao is the ultimate creator and source of everyone and everything. So whatever beliefs you are, it's connecting you to a higher place in there. This, in it. And looking at the request, the washing machine is the light of the physical body cleansing in there. But someone wrote to connect with heaven and Tao. This is as that more higher and positive connection and outlook was present in the Tao. Writing yin-yang balanced in emotions, material and spiritual life in there. There's definitely a difference. There's definitely a lot of yin-yang. Like yin-yang can be the smooth and the rough is a yin-yang balance. The thick and the thin is also yin-yang balance in there. There's multiple aspects of yin-yang balance taking place at different levels in there. So these are just some of the insights that I want to offer with the Tao calligraphy in there, that the Tao calligraphy, a lot of the times that when we started, when Master Sha first taught the Tao calligraphy, we have to get it aligned and balanced in it, which is significant to build the foundation. But when you're writing to offer a blessing, to offer healing and transformation, that we let go of how I want to write it, to connect with the Tao, with heaven, with Mother Earth, with the countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universes, all that is within. We want to bring that in. And it's not by how I want it, but by what the Tao wants to create in there. So you, as a Tao calligraphy practitioner, you become that channel that servant, that vehicle to bring the Tao calligraphy, and it could be brought in unusual ways in there. And it's a blessing in that the imbalances carries a blessing of some sort. So look forward to the Tao Calligraphy Workshop, September the 27th to the 28th, and allow yourself to develop your Tao calligraphy writing. You're able to learn the writing and progress to be a Tao calligraphy practitioner. You have the opportunity to do so September the 27th and the 28th on there. So just anyone wants to share anything before I move on to on there? So I will also post the details in the Tao Calligraphy Workshop. I will post it on YouTube later in there. So it is available in person in Toronto at Master Sha's Wellness Center, or you can join by a webcast as well. Gavin, you wanted to share?
Thank you, Carol. Also, thank you so much for the explanation and the insights. Really, really powerful. And while you were sharing that, I was just reflecting on when you were writing it, and my eyes were closed when you were writing it, just focusing within. And I could feel something, but then I had this massive coughing attack, and it was when you started tracing and chanting. And I realized that when you actually do that, the field became so much more powerful. And that's where, I'm presuming that the coughing and everything was just really bringing something out. So when you were explaining that in the calligraphy, which was very motivating and inspiring, it just connected the dots for me. So I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you, Gavin. Yes, coughing is a sign of release as well in there. And I want to inspire you to consider the Tao calligraphy writing as a next form of development on it. Most people are students of Master Sha here present in it, but there could be new people watching on the YouTube as well. It doesn't matter at what level you are. You can learn it as if it is completely new and get a different perspective on it. When Gavin shared about the tracing, the chanting on there, that I found Tao calligraphy can help me to come back into myself, align myself, and join together as one. Help me to focus in there. I can go, like my mind can wander, can be multitasking and be distracted. So Tao calligraphy helps me to calm that strong mind, to come back into alignment with my soul, heart, and body. So it can be one in that writing and bring changes as well. There's also the aspect of when you write. This is one level where you can write, especially as a Tao calligraphy practitioner, no matter what you're writing, that it carries the blessings. It carries what Master Sha said shared. All that is within the Tao Calligraphy to support you for your healing and transformation. So you can utilize it in that way, but there is also the way of where you write. When you write, we may not have a pure connection with the Tao source. So there is that our own information, energy, and matter in there. And when you write it, you may reveal aspects of you, not just the blessing, aspects of you and the blockages. And by adjusting your writing, you could feel better because your writing is changing your information and transforming the blockages on there. Nalini says, I was coughing too and then settled down. I practice writing every day. Great. So wonderful. So welcome you to join the Tao Calligraphy workshop. In there, before that, there is the second International Conference of Tao Science, Tao Technology, and Tao Research that is also taking place at Master Sha's Wellness Center and available in person as well. Okay, so let us move on to the next part. Just resetting up my space in there. I am doing multiple things on there. Before I do that, I just wanted to share in it. So in it that I am writing these calligraphies. I think there it is. So I am writing these calligraphies as a part of my Tao calligraphy meditation practice. So I will begin with writing one of these. Writing the 10 Taos, one each day. So today's one is That's a Bee in there, and yesterday's one was Da Quan Shu, Greatest Forgiveness. So we're going through the 10 Tao qualities of love, forgiveness, compassion, light, humility, harmony, flourishing, gratitude, and enlightenment in it. So, and I will also share a message from the calligraphy and from a soul communication with a spiritual being to set the create that field and the focus in our practice each day. That is what the new Tao Calligraphy meditation practice format is. That's on 2 p.m. Mondays to Fridays, Sydney time on that. And there will be a special for those I'll share later on as well. Let us move to a correction experience in there. So I am choosing Gavin, who is on camera. I'll just add you to the spotlight in there. So we will work on, you mentioned alignment at the beginning, but you also mentioned your request for your lungs and chest, I believe I saw. Or maybe, yeah. What is it would you like to focus on? Or maybe it wasn't. Can't find the message.
Yeah, it was my message. Just because you were, you're saying focus on like one thing and not so broad, like what I was asking for, alignment in all those aspects. And can I say to bring harmony?
In which particular aspect? Just choose one first, and there could be more that comes through.
My lungs and chest. Thank you.
Your lungs and chest. Okay. So allow yourself to close your eyes. I'm writing on behalf of Gavin, and I'm connecting with his vibrational field and allowing it to be reflected in the writing. Okay. And opening your eyes. So this is the Tao calligraphy for you, in the message for you. What I can see on there, that there's a lot of space around, and then inside it feels like there's not that much space. Even here it feels like it's contracted, squeezed in there, that it's like there's this suppression going on in your field, in your vibrational field, that you have plenty of room and space, that you're narrowing yourself, and so like narrowing the mind and kind of squeezing, holding, suppressing yourself. Do you feel that?
I am in many ways, yes. I think when you were saying the narrowing the mind, yeah, that sort of resonated with me in that. Yeah, the heart is.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it was. I was just thinking like the mind and the heart. Like I'm narrowing the mind, but not opening the heart. So
Yeah. Because there's so much space, which represents you have so much power and potential, but you're limiting yourself. And it is for the chest and lungs in there, but this is also reflected in your field, in it, that for your chest and lungs also, for really to bring the blockages is because most of the time is because it is stuck in it, that energy is blocked on it in it, or that things are not flowing. There isn't that space to allow that flow to come in it. So I am going to adjust the writing to bring more openness, opening your field and allowing yourself, and that can also support your lungs and chest in it. So closing your eyes. The Tao source didn't really want me to correct. The Tao source really wanted to offer you a greater blessing in that. That I started off adjusting your field with the Tao, but then the Tao source took over and gave you a different blessing. Oh, it's good. Opening your eyes in there. So I started opening the top to really allow it. But then the Tao source really want me to, that it doesn't have to be just opening. It wants you to expand in it. It's time for you to not only to release, to allow it to flow within you, the space in you, but to really allow yourself to shine and really bring out that power. So the calligraphy actually became bigger than what it was before in there. And this is definitely much taller as well. So there's an expansion that took place that the Tao source, that's why I said that I was intending to do a correction to support you to change that, but the Tao source also expanded the writing, making it bigger, to allow yourself to take on a greater possibility for you. There is a greater possibility that it is bringing that alignment to. So not only has it become bigger, and now it's much more balanced. There's not that too much space there, too much space here in it. There's still a bit more space. There's still more of the space that could be expanded, but it's now widened out. There's an expansion which is the blessing rather than a correction. There is also the correction of just allowing that more space to open up inside. But the Tao source made this even bigger now, make it even bigger on it. So even though there was that expansion, there was still more the Tao source, that there was more that your potential wasn't opening up to, and the Tao source was opening that to you. Would you like to share, Gavin, what that experience is for you?
Yeah, first of all, sincere gratitude. Thank you so much, Carol. And thank you, the Tao Source. It's when you said open your eyes and I looked at the calligraphy, my first thing was like, wow, it's so wide. And then with your explanation, I was understanding why it was. And I think there's only gratitude that I can share, because I can't share it any more enlightening than what you've just done. So I want to hold on to that, and I feel, I don't want to bring anything that's going to change that. You shared it so well and brought in so much wisdom and insight for me in that explanation. And what I really want to share is my gratitude. So thank you so much.
You can share about your chest and lungs.
Well, I felt when you were actually doing it, and I went within, I did feel like a lot of warmth here in the chest. It got really hot, and then it shot down to quite a sharp pain in my right knee, which was only for a couple of seconds, and it was gone. But I did feel a constant like heavy headiness, like not like a headache, but you could feel there's that heavy headiness in happening there. And my chest feels clearer. I feel I'm talking better. I haven't got that like huskiness. And when I'm swallowing, it's not so difficult to swallow with the throat. Yeah, and I haven't coughed once since I've been talking, so that's pretty good. Thank you so much.
Great. Thank you, Gavin. Congratulations. Many people are working on their cold, flu, coughing in whatever way on it. So, yeah, that's a power. As I said, that my intention was to correct his writing to transform his Shen Qi Jing. That the Tao Source has a different agenda. And it's not for me to force it to to my way of doing things. So I had to let go and surrender what I was planning and allow an even greater blessing took place for Gavin in there. And that's what you are developing in it, to let go of yourself and allow yourself to be that channel and allow the blessing from the Tao, from heaven, earth, and more to support you and others in the healing and transformation. Nalini says, so beautiful. Rosina says, I feel this is what I need. I felt like a light bulb just lit up, literally lit up and literally woke me up. Feeling amazing. Thank you so much, Carol. Great. Gavin said, there is another greater message from me. My way of doing things, let that go. Wonderful. Yeah. Because I was connecting with you in there that to really realign that on it. And I I ended up surrendering to the Tao in it. Sometimes we would love a certain healing and transformation. And there are other priorities that the Tao wants us to go deeper on. That everything is all interconnected in it. And just like in 5 traditional Chinese medicine, the 5 elements, that heart issues could also be connected to anxiety and depression in there, that's tied to the emotions. in it, that there is also relationships on this physical, emotional, mental, spiritual level. Okay, so let me share what is available for you as well. So let me share my screen. So the global offering that I have shared, there is the second international conference on Tao Science, Tao Technologies and Tao Research on September. I made a typo, 24 to 26 in there, and it's via webcast and also in person. And then there is the Tao Calligraphy Workshop to transform all life following the conference. So you could be in person at the conference in Toronto and then join the Tao Calligraphy Workshop afterwards in there and learn the Tao Calligraphy to write the greatest love for you, for yourself. So the special offer, that's not the special offer, sorry. Wrong one. In there, so this is the special offer. That was the previous special offer. So I have the 2 weeks Tao Calligraphy meditation practice. It's a series of 10 sessions, Mondays to Fridays. The next one is starting September 15th, and it's on 2 p.m. Sydney time. That is normally $150, and I am keeping it the same fee, but uplifting the practice with the Tao Calligraphy writing on ink. And there will be that premium package where you can do the 2 weeks and also get a digital copy of each of the 10 Tao calligraphies that I write during the practice, that you could print a copy for practice purposes as well. An original Tao calligraphy from me is 20,000 US dollars minimum in there. So I am doing this extra special and giving you digital copy of an original calligraphy for the practice in there. So the value is way, way beyond the fee. And that premium package is $2,000 for that you can use the calligraphies to continue your practice on them. There is an introductory special offer that when you sign up, you can invite a friend along to join with you, complimentary. So it's a 2-for-1 in there. And that is if you sign up by Friday, September the 5th. If you can't make the September 15th one, there is one in another fortnight's time in there. So it's the series completes every 2 weeks ongoing in there. So you can honor first, and then you can choose when you want to do the Tao calligraphy meditation practice. There is replays available for those that are maybe too early for you in different parts of the world you may be in on there that you can connect to as well. Let me just check the comments if there's anything, questions. Okay, so that is available. I will send this in a follow-up email so you will have the details as well. And then I am opening the Flourishing Soul Mastery program. For that, there will be one participant that will get chosen for scholarship, but you can also join to support yourself. This is for those that have a soul healing business or offer soul healing services, paid soul healing services in there. And I just want to play some of what Dr. Pauline and Gavin he has shared.
My name is Dr. Pauline Kimson. I am a medical doctor for about 29 years and a psychologist for about 33 years. I recently, about a month ago, joined a Flourishing Soul Mastery program with teacher Carol Yu. Before I joined it, I was having a lot of confusion and difficulty when it came to my ability to flourish in my career. It was hard for me to talk about money, ask for money. I could only help people for free. During the program, I learned how to create a way to know what is my purpose, to connect with that, and to make concrete plans. And with our guided meditations, it even clarified a lot more blockages in my system, negative information that was able to be transformed. Now that I've been in the program for over a month, I can honestly say that I'm able now to talk about honoring, about being able to help people and asking for proper compensation for myself, whether it's for workshops or personal consultations. And I've also had many opportunities to increase in the flourishing in many aspects of my life, not just the financial or career, but even in my relationship with my family, my friends, and in my personal health. So what I can say is I'm truly, truly grateful for this opportunity to be a scholar in this program. And I would tell you, when the scholarship ends, I will continue to be in the program because it's worth every single penny and more that what teacher Carol is asking. Thank you.
So that's Dr. Pauline. She created this video a month in, and she's now on her 9th month into this Flourishing Soul Mastery and continue to move forward and progress. And then we have Gavin.
Hey everyone, Gavin Hartley here from Australia. I've just finished filling in a journal with a course that I'm doing with Carol Liu, Flourishing Soul Mastery. It just hit me that I really wanted to share the power of this course with everyone. It really has allowed me to go and look at aspects of my life, of my business, that really needed to be addressed. I was struggling, finding myself slipping away and stepping into habits of, am I missing out? What's going on? Trying to be part of everything but mastering nothing. A pattern that's been with me for most of my life. What this course has done is brought me into an awareness of what needs to be done. That's not Carol with her unbelievable wisdom, her humbleness and compassion in holding you. It is you. It is me that does the course. And it is my work and my contribution to what I do. That is the power of this course. Carol has this knack now that she makes you accountable. There's so many things that I'm changing. There's so many aspects that are being looked at. But because I'm doing the work, there's such a master at getting you to actually highlight. It's not a fly-by-night thing. It is a commitment. If you're willing to make this commitment and see lasting changes in your life, I really recommend that you look it up. Thank you, Carol. It's an amazing journey I'm on with you, and I'm loving every.
Great. I'm not sure if Gavin wants to share some extra words about this program as well. And let me just post the details on the chat if you want to share anything, Gavin.
Yeah, talk about being put on the spotlight. Yeah, thank you. The course is being on that soul mastery. It's really quite amazing because every week you're able to go a little bit deeper. And I think in the two videos, it was really covered well in what one can experience, what one can expect. But at the same time, it's what was a really good awakening for me. It's not a course, or it's not something that one should join if you feel maybe not. You got to come in 100%, and because Carol does give you does make you accountable for what you're doing and your actions. So it's something definitely, if you've got a business and you want to move forward, you want to clear those blockages, it's a beautiful pathway. Thank you, Carol.
Thank you, Gavin. You're doing amazing. And this isn't about sharing strategies on. There are many out there. This is really about working on your internal, what is in your vibrational field, and allow yourself to go deeper into, I'm just copying, doing multiple things at once in there. On there. It is about allowing yourself to connect with your higher self, with your power, with your potential in there. So I have put in the details onto the chat about the global conference, Tao Calligraphy workshop, the special package, the Flourishing Soul Mastery application that you can complete to apply. The application closes on the 24th of this month, and I will be choosing who will be in the scholarship. If you're not, if there is no more scholarship openings, that you are also available to sign up and join that program as well. I'm also going to share that for those that may or may not know, I still have other offerings for free in there. On Mondays, 5 p.m., I have the Facebook Live, Let Go and Flourish, to experience the power of Tao Calligraphy, to let go of blockages and step into abundance. There is also on Fridays, 11 a.m., another Facebook Live, which I also do on Master Shah's page as well, Experience the Power of Tao Calligraphy. And there is a Tao Calligraphy writing community called Awaken and Heal, and I will do complimentary writing practices there, and that's next one is on Thursday, September the 18th. In there at this moment, I am empowering Jonathan to improve his writing, to prepare him for the Tao Calligraphy workshop. And then the next Discover Tao Calligraphy Source Quantum Field session, it happens on the first Wednesday of the month. So the next one will be on October the 1st. Okay, that is all from me in there. Anyone has any final words that they want to share in there? Did you enjoy the session? Nalini says, very enlightening program. Great. So I will be offering a closing integration blessing for everyone and support you to open to more Tao calligraphy writing, and I look forward to seeing you at the workshop and allowing me to support you at the Tao Calligraphy Workshop. We also have Cecilia, Hui Ling, Francisco, all there to support you and share different insights, different teachings with Tao Calligraphy. Okay, closing your eyes, going within. This will be a silent integration blessing. Start. How. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you everyone for joining me this evening. Have a wonderful rest of your day or evening, wherever you are around the world. Thank you for joining, and I look forward to connecting with you again next time. Love you, love you, love you. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Carol. Thank you.
Thank you, Gavin. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Master. Thank you.
Thank you,
Carol.
Vanessa. Great to have you. Thank you.